A woman was horrified to discover while boarding a plane that what should have been a packed international flight now had only her and her daughter as passengers, and her daughter also became unusually quiet after boarding, which made her feel somewhat uneasy. But fortunately passengers started boarding one by one shortly after. Seeing nothing unusual around her, Laura felt a bit more at ease. Shortly after takeoff everyone began falling into deep sleep, and strange things started happening from that moment. Due to turbulence, some rough air woke Laura from her sleep, but at this time she strangely discovered that her daughter, who should have been sleeping beside her, had mysteriously disappeared. Initially Laura didn't pay much attention, thinking her daughter had just gone to the restroom, but strangely enough, even after she searched all the restrooms and passenger areas, she couldn't find any trace of her daughter. Realizing something was wrong, she hurried back to her seat to ask nearby passengers, but everyone said they hadn't seen any girl. And at this time the flight attendant also noticed Laura's distress. Learning that her daughter was missing, she immediately used the intercom to help search, but after waiting a long time there were still no clues. So the flight attendant went to check the passenger records, only to discover there was no boarding record for Laura's daughter at all. Hearing the flight attendant say this, Laura looked completely bewildered. She had clearly boarded with her daughter. How could there be no record to find her daughter? She ignored the flight attendant's attempts to stop her and ran straight to the captain's quarters. After seeing the girl's passport, the captain was also completely puzzled. He immediately asked the nearby flight attendant if she had seen the girl, but unexpectedly received only negative responses. He had to ask Laura if she had taken any psychiatric medications. It turned out Laura couldn't accept her husband's recent passing, so she had gotten some anti-anxiety medication from a doctor. Hearing Laura say this, the captain began to have suspicions. He suspected Laura might be experiencing a mental breakdown, which is why she thought she had brought her daughter on the plane. But to calm Laura's emotions, the captain still had all crew members conduct a search. As time passed minute by minute, soon the crew had searched the entire aircraft, but still couldn't find any trace of the girl. Laura had to approach the captain again. As an engineer, she knew aircraft construction inside and out. She requested to search the cargo hold they had missed earlier, but the captain felt there was no need to continue searching, because through inquiring with the hospital where Laura's husband had passed, he learned that when her husband fell to his death from a building, their daughter had also fallen with him, and all of this was a hallucination Laura had created in her extreme grief. Laura was completely devastated. She refused to believe the captain's explanation, but felt powerless to do anything about it. However, just when she didn't know what to do, she suddenly noticed a heart-shaped mark on the window. She clearly remembered. This was exactly what her daughter had drawn with her own hand when she first boarded the plane.